Welcome to the Dennis Report Commentary. I'm Dennis Atchison. This is about the recent announcement of the provincial budget in New Brunswick. Groundhog Day was February 2nd. 6 more weeks of winter it seems. Finance Minister Higg delivered the provincial budget for New Brunswick on February 4th. Continued financial doom and gloom for our little province. Higg and the groundhog have much in common that way. They arrive at the same time of year with their predictions. It provides us a bit of entertainment, but we don't really trust their message. Consider this. Quote, Higg is forecasting a deficit of $391 million for next year. And this year, forecasting a $564 million deficit. That's reported by CBC. Now, last year, Minister Higg also announced the deficit was $183 million. And at that time, forecast a budget surplus for 2014-15. In 2011-12, the deficit was forecast at $471 million. So I know it's a lot of numbers, but here's a quick recap. Deficit of $471 million 2 years ago, $183 million last year, $564 million today, and $391 million next year. So that's a lot of fluctuation. Do you believe this? Do you think it's accurate? Do you think it's believable? What if we reframe this conversation by asking another question? Are budget deficits and debts real? Consider this story from 2009 to put all this in a context. Headline, Government Finance Minister unsure if Grits have set a provincial record for going in the red. That's from the Telegraph Journal. Victor Boudreau, Liberal Finance Minister of that day, announced a deficit of $741 million. Also in that story, it's reported that opposition leader, David Alward, quote, scoffed at the Liberals' 4-year plan to eliminate the deficit. But didn't Conservative Finance Minister Higg just promise to balance the books by 2017-18? Just like Boudreau forecast in 2009, the deficit would be eliminated by 2013? Now, to add a bit to this, here's a tidbit. From that same story in 2009, a review by Auditor General Darrell Wilson of that time found the decision to scrap the tolls in 1999 and 2000 generated a deficit for the provincial budget of $896 million. That's almost $900 million deficit. A big question now emerges. How can something which is real vary from nearly $900 million in 1999 to $183 million in 2012 and then to nearly $564 million in 2013? How can this occur in a province where there's hardly any fluctuation in population, economy, or job growth? At budget time, it seems, it's Groundhog Day all over again, and again, and again. So maybe we need to change how we talk about this. Let's start a provincial financial conversation in a new way, with a shared agenda balanced between all 3 sectors, public, private, and voluntary. And let's ask questions and create strategies which bring us together, a narrative based on trust. What we can accomplish together could be amazing. We have so much in this province. Be good, have fun, and love each other.